Come here. Clap the chair just a little bit. There you go. There you go.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
Pretty
good
Lisa
morning.
with her nice hair, her face beat, plunging neckline, ready for Monday.
What do you have to do to get momentum for your Monday?
That's a good start. You get up, ladies, make yourself beautiful, and get yourself ready to go. That's a good way.
Well, we're going to talk about it back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Momentum Monday, y'all. Momentum Monday. First off, I hope you had a great weekend. How was your weekend, baby?
My week really didn't end. Which is actually kind of piggybacks on Momentum Monday. My Saturday was very, very full. Shout out to Home for Me, an amazing event, an amazing time had by all. Shout out to Donna Reed, the founder of Home for Me. Shout out to all of the sororities that came out in support of the event. We had Deltas, we had Zetas, we had Swish. I can't remember the sorority name. Oh, I apologize, but we had some amazing folks. And one of the things we realized is we didn't have a lot of guys. We didn't have any frats out there, but you know why? We hadn't reached out to any. So I will be reaching out to some fraternities in support of the next Home for Me event, because Home for Me is for teens that are aging out of foster care. And we provide
male and female.
That's
teens.
right, both male and female. And we are providing them with resources, tools, connections, and in some cases, financial support as they age out of foster care. Many of them have a bridge season between I'm 18 and I got to go to college, and it's not exactly lining right up. And what do we do? Where do they go? So we've got some solutions, but those solutions are not easily implemented without your help and support. So we'll be talking about that over the course of the next few weeks as well. And I want to continue to lift you up. So that's not the only thing that happened on Saturday. So Saturday, I also got to reach out to the pineapple one, I think. I got to, good morning, Miss Vivian. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. I also got to meet up with one of my authors. We've been working together over the last few months to get her children's book published, and she was able to put it into her hands.
Did you post that video yet?
Not yet. I didn't get her permission until this morning.
Fun. Well, they all are amazing. Every time Lisa has a chance to deliver a book and record the moment that the new author opens the book from the envelope, just that natural reaction is just always amazing. This one was particularly fun to me because she had her 8-year-old son standing next to her, and he got a chance to help mom be thrilled and help mom be excited.
He was so enthusiastic. Shout out to Carmelo Baker and her
Carmelo Baker.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the book?
Please do not treat me differently.
You know, the way you first started off, I mean, it sounded like you was about to say, please do not to me. But the name of the book is actually, Please Do Not Treat Me Differently. Mm-hmm. And it's a wonderful tale about a little boy taking care of his sister that has special needs.
And she's
confined to a wheelchair.
Well, to a stroller. She's not quite in a wheelchair. Okay. But he helps others to interact with his little sister. And it's just a lovely story. It's
Illustrated
colorfully
well.
illustrated, wonderfully beautiful. And I'm just excited about getting it into your hands. I will share that banner. I am not sure if I have the image of it, but if I do, I will put it up on the screen.
But today is Momentum Monday. Monday, I love Mondays because Monday is the brand new start of a new week. This is a day that you have never seen before. No, you haven't. You haven't seen this day before. You've never been this old before. You've never been this experienced before. You never had this collection of knowledge that you have today, never before. And today you get to use all that stuff differently and new. It's great.
Absolutely. It
So
really
what can
is.
we do to gain momentum? I had a good weekend. What was it all this weekend? I had an interview, an amazing interview on Saturday afternoon.
There she goes. Tell me about it. Go ahead.
I was interviewed by a gentleman out of Pakistan on Saturday, and his guests were all over Pakistan and Australia, and they interviewed me about how to sell your services, and it was a great interview, and I had a great time with it. And Sunday, finally, a lot of you guys know Lisa and I have been in our home now for 3 weeks. Okay, this is 3 weekends now that we've been in our brand new home. I still have a whole room with most of my stuff in it that still hasn't been unpacked yet. But we have been working on the outside living area of this home. We put in outdoor flooring, we put up a gazebo, and finally Sunday, we finally got chairs out under the gazebo. We had 2 chairs outside the gazebo. So we finally found chairs that we could both make peace with, that were sturdy enough, comfortable enough to put on the gazebo. So now I think my outdoor area is ready for company. But buying chairs and then getting them home was an ordeal as well. But we did.
Absolutely. And then on Sunday, a lot of times we get to take time to prepare for the week and to prepare for upcoming events and activities. And this Sunday, we had the opportunity, aside from the shopping, we also had the opportunity to prepare for the next workshop to equip you in your business.
One of the things that's been coming up for months now for me, what do the entrepreneurs do with the leads that they're getting? It seems to be a whole cottage industry. I'm gonna help you get more leads. I can get you hundreds of leads a month. More leads. And a lot of people are taking advantage of these things. And yes, they are getting more leads. But then what? What they find themselves, I had a great coach tell me, they still don't know how to convert leads into paying clients. I got these leads, but no one's hiring me. I got these leads, but no one's buying my services. Why not? Maybe the leads aren't good. I hear that a lot, baby. Well, it's not the quality of the lead. It's just that you don't yet know how to convert that lead into a paying client. So on Tuesday, May 25th, that's not this Tuesday, that's 2 Tuesdays from now. Tuesday, May 25th, 15 days from now, I'm going to host 2 workshops in the same day called How to Convert Interested People into Paying Clients. And it's going to host at 1 p.m. Eastern Time and at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm super excited about that. You'll be hearing more about that. But tonight, man, I've got 4 experts in the clubhouse. I got 4 people that I know are kicking ass in the virtual space. My man Russ Stevenson is an absolute master at how to use Facebook and how to use Facebook friends lists and how to use Facebook groups to market. He's going to be in my clubhouse meeting tonight at 7 p.m. the Selling Your Services room. I got Cortez Springer, who's an absolute master. And I've talked to Cortez for years. He's been our friend for years. Cortez knows all the angles, how to make money in different ways virtually. I got girl Tina Brinkley Potts. You'd want to talk about someone who knows how to get engagement, knows how to get followers, knows how to get more people to take part in what you're doing. She could do it faster than anybody. So those are my experts in the clubhouse. I see Tina, Cortez, Russ, and there's somebody else.
I was trying to find the flyers and I can't seem to get it up on the
Oh,
screen.
now Tina Cortez Russ. There's one more person too that's really, really important. Oh, Denise Wiggins. What? Denise Wiggins. She has mastered how to sell online makeup, lipsticks, all those things. She sells those things online and she makes $1 billion. Okay. She makes all the money. Denise Wiggins. How can I forget her? She might be the richest one. I'm not even sure. But the people there tonight, boy, they're gonna bring it in our court in our clubhouse room, selling your services room tonight at 7 p.m. That's it.
You have to continue talking
I will.
because it's dead air.
We'll continue talking. But I'm super excited about this. This is going to be the third or fourth Monday night in the clubhouse that I've done. And we've come up with this concept of experts in the clubhouse, where I feature 4 subject matter experts. On Mondays, every Monday night, it's going to be selling your services virtually in this virtual world. Every Monday night, I'm going to feature 4 subject matter experts that have something, that know something about how to sell themselves and their services virtually. And every Wednesday night, it's going to be mindsets and motivations. People that I know that are experts in how to develop and use the proper mindset of an entrepreneur, or how to motivate the entrepreneur, how to motivate ourselves, how to motivate others. So this is an opportunity for me to share with every Wednesday night someone that has an expertise in mindsets and motivations. 4 more subject matter experts. I am so freaking grateful to the network that I have fostered over the years, that I could find people within my own network that can do this. So far, I've just been working with my guys, but eventually I'll have more guys. This is going to expand my circle where I'm looking for other people that do these things. So it's just stoking me with gratitude, really. I'm just grateful. On Wednesday, do I dare say it now? Do I dare say it now, baby? You think tonight's going to be great? Look at the day is for Wednesday night. Ehi, who's a mindset master. I've talked to her for a long time on the phone, and I am very impressed with what she knows. Joseph Pridgeon, you've seen him. He's been a guest on here before. Joseph Pridgeon is a pastor, but he's also an author. He's also an entrepreneur. He's a fun guy, and he is passion. Dexter Scott, you want to him and his wife make up a team called the Upgraders. You might have heard of the Upgraders. Dexter and his wife, Tanya Scott, they are doing everything that you imagine that you would love to do if you had all the money. That's what they do, because they have earned all of the money. And then Lucinda Cross, whoa, the chief activator herself, the author of the book, The Big Ask. She has been my client and friend since 2013, but she has blown up like 7-Up, and she's going to be a guest on Wednesday as well.
Absolutely. So you want to be mindful of these upcoming events and activities. If you are a part of the circle, then you will be receiving the newsletter, which will include all of these great opportunities for you to upscale, uplift, and up-level your business so that you can begin to do what it is that you have come to do. And that is earn more money so that you can live the life that you deserve.
Kelly Little's been coming to the clubhouse.
Awesome. Hey, Kelly, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Katura. Good morning, Felicia. Good morning, Melissa Price. We definitely doing songs today. It's Monday, y'all. We call this Momentum Monday. So what do you do? Someone please share. What do you do to kick the blahs? What do you do to start your engine? What do you do to begin the process of momentum? I have lots of ideas about how to start you if you don't have one yourselves. Dare you suggest what do you do to get your engine revved, to have some momentum? You have a suggestion? I do.
Go ahead.
If you feel yourselves having the blahs, here's a quick way to get yourself engine going again. Watch a YouTube video by Jim Rome or Zig Ziglar or E.T. or Les Brown or Anthony Robbins. Watch a video with some motivation, with a lot of encouragement and a lot of motivation. If you watch one of those videos, spend 10 minutes with it. One of the things when Lisa and I first got together, when she wouldn't let me leave to go home as a respectable young man, she made me stay over again and again. Made me, yeah, twisted my arm. Can you believe that? But one of the things that I really fell in love with was in the morning, she had a habit just like I did. This is so amazing. I lived in Greensboro. In the mornings, as I got ready for my day, I'd be listening to morning motivations. And I didn't ask her to do it, but she did it anyway. She was in her mirror, she was putting on her makeup, listening to morning motivations. That's feeding your spirit with the right food that you need to be great. You need these constant reminders. So Lisa was listening to that one day in her bathroom, and I went by there. I'm like, oh, she does what I do. Another point for her. Unless she was doing that because he probably listens to motivation in this morning. So let me listen to motivation this morning so I can get them. Maybe that was it, Melissa. What do you think?
Melissa says she plays Led Zeppelin to kick the blahs.
That'll do it. Music is often my jam. I have several jams, but one of my jams to get me going is called Gaining Momentum by MC Hammer. Gaining momentum. Yeah. You can't even listen to that without bobbing your head. Gaining momentum. That's my jam. I like to hear that playing on my way to give a talk. You know, if they have a DJ, if they have a place, what do you want us to play on your way in? Gaining Momentum is one of mine, or Montel Jordan's This Is How We Do It. You know, I like that. I've been really, really vibing on to get myself going. I've been vibing on DMX lately. And what I do is I have the smart speaker play DMX while I'm following along with the lyrics on my phone. Because DMX would be going, boy. And a lot of the lyrics are hard and a lot of them are racy, you know, a lot of language. But when I do like Who We Be or Don't Be Greedy, Stop Being Greedy or They Don't Know or something like that, and I do that loudly before I have to go give a talk, I'm going to do it before my clubhouse tonight. Because I do that because it gets my mouth going right, gets my vocal tones right, gets my energy right. And then I go into the meeting. I go into the interview like I did on Saturday. Saturday was such a crunch release, and so I couldn't play it. But as they were doing the sound checks, I was looking at the lyrics and mentally rehearsing it so I could go on there, and I had my attitude right because it got me pumped up. So that's another thing you could do. Play your Led Zeppelin, pump you up to kick your blahs.
Yes, absolutely. Melissa says, can I ask how is Dr. Deborah Dunstan? She is doing well. Good morning, Arthur Lynette, as well as can be expected. I have to say she did sound so much healthier on yesterday. Mm-hmm. When I spoke to her in the evening, she was able to eat a bit more than she has been, and you could hear the energy in her voice. Now, obviously, sadness is not as easily moved from, you know, us as we're mourning and grieving, but I was glad to hear that she sounded stronger, and we'll be following up again today.
I had a conversation with her on Saturday, and she was well pleased to hear about how some of the men were talking about her husband, thinking about her husband, and we had a chance to share some of the stories. So I got her to have a couple of chuckles with me on Saturday on the phone, and we had us a great conversation. This is a tough moment, losing your spouse in general, just really, really difficult to conjure.
Thank you, Arthur Lynette, and we've been praying for you. You've been soldiering on.
I finally connected with Arthur Lynette on Instagram. She came across my Instagram feed, so I connected. I followed her, is what it is, on Instagram. Good morning, Arthur Lynette.
Absolutely, we appreciate that. So, just continuing to send love and light prayers her way as the arrangements are finalized. We'll provide you with more details.
I believe the date has been set though for Friday.
Yeah, the date is set for Friday, but we don't have the church address and information for you yet, and
we also don't know the church protocols as yet. I lost some family members during this COVID season, and they limited the people in the room to like 25, and everyone else got a chance to watch online. So we don't know how that's going to go with Dr. Dunstan, but whatever it is, you know, Lisa and I would like to be there for support of our friend, our sister, Dr. Deborah. You know, it was a bit humbling to me, sweetheart, that part of the reason that they moved to Charlotte was she wanted an association with you and I, a closer one. And her husband had told her First off, her husband loves to hear you preach, okay? But her husband had told her that he was living his days the way he always had imagined. He was loving his days in North Carolina. He was loving the church. He was loving where he lived and the people that he had met here. He was loving going to the men's meeting. He was happy in his days the way he was living his life. And I think that's about the best win you can have. Happy in what you do, happy in where you live, happy with who you live with. Praise God for that. I'm happy in the moment too. Now, just after saying that out loud, I'm happy who I live with. I'm happy where I live, and I'm happy with what I do.
Yeah.
What a blessing.
We've enjoyed holidays and trips with the Dunstons, and definitely have some good memories with Dr. Dunston as well. So continue to be in prayer for Dr. Deborah. Author Lynette, she says, it's very rough, y'all. I'll be heading to Maryland soon for my cousin's homegoing and to check on the drama with my mom. It
is very rough, and you do need some prayers right now, and it's very smart for you to ask for them because when you're trying to do this in your own strength, my sister, I know I'm not telling you something you don't know. You know this already. Trying to do stuff in your own strength is not a fair fight. You're not equipped to fight the devil. When you say stuff like drama with the mama, and other things, and dealing with death at the same time, all these emotions, the enemy can creep into that. The enemy can creep into that confusion, into that space, and cause even things worse. So that's when you need God. You need God by your side right then, because it's not a fair fight otherwise.
Absolutely. And we're grateful that we do have him and that he is in complete control of everything that's going on. So we're grateful.
You're kind of cute, girl. I'm gonna have to take you in the bedroom. She got her head right, her face right. She got on a short skirt and plunger neckline. I'm sitting over here thinking, I might have to. We have a busy day. Come back on the Betty time. Come back on the Betty time. Gonna come back on the Betty time? Because Pootie got to flip the time. Go ahead, baby. Say something.
Stop it.
Stop it?
Yes.
Pootie got to flip the time. Got to stop there. See, I got to say the Nina on that.
So,
you about to came when she
also she's still not 100%. Her goddaughter is causing problems. Your mom is still not 100%. Her goddaughter is causing problems for her mom.
She's 27, and I need at a full 100% to maybe beat that butt. You can't beat that butt, although you want to. She's 27. She's not 7. Okay, so she's a grown woman. You're gonna have to use what do you call that? What do you call it? It starts with a D. Diplomacy. Diplomacy. That's what you're gonna need. Diplomacy. You're gonna have to beat her butt with your words in a way that she can receive it to diffuse the situation. Don't start off with look, bitch. Don't start off with that.
27 is not really a very reasonable age, or it doesn't really.
No, they're dumb. Okay. You're right. Go ahead. Baby, you can deal with people interrupting you.
That wasn't what I was dealing with.
What you dealing with?
I was dealing with you saying 27 is dumb.
I was 27 before. Mm-hmm. I know what that's like. Although I was a grown man at 27, managing the sales force, had a mortgage, had 2 cars, had a wife, had 2 kids. I had all that stuff. But I didn't know as much as I did at 37 or 47. Okay.
No, none of us do. However,
he says, Papa is trying to get his wood working on today. And then she got laughing faces because that's funny to her.
I hear you. Lynette said I have a northern degree of whipping that butt.
You can't whip the butt. Oh, it would be terrible, Author Lynette, if you go to put your hands on her and she beat your butt. Wouldn't that be terrible? If she kicks your butt, how embarrassing would that be? So diplomacy. diplomacy. We're talking motivation Mondays, momentum Mondays, excuse me,
Momentum Mondays.
momentum Mondays. You know,
Maybe we should define momentum.
yeah, we should look it up. When I
Mhm.
back in the when I first started in business myself as a sales coach, I called myself a momentum starter. A momentum starter. It was on my flyer. Brian K. McNeill, the momentum starter. And I was posing myself out as to go into the insurance agency or the home improvement company if your sales force is not rocking. And I'm going to give a talk that's going to start the momentum. That was back in the day. Back in the day, I built myself as a momentum starter.
So momentum is defined as a noun, which we all know is,
A person, place, or thing. Schoolhouse Rock, shout out.
and the first one is the quantity of motion of a moving body measured as a product of its mass and velocity.
Okay.
That's the physics definition. The second definition is the impetus gained by a moving object. That's the one that we want to talk about.
Impetus gained by a moving object.
Yes.
Impetus gained by. Now, I define impetus as start, okay, or beginning. Look that up, please.
The word impetus?
Yeah. Like something that starts something. That's how I think it
Yeah,
is.
that's how I think of it as start. So impetus is defined as the force of energy by which a body moves.
Yeah.
Other than this, as my cash app is the champ is home. Oh, I want to be at 100. I don't want to have to take a swing at her and lose my breath and say, hold up, let me get my inhaler.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hold on. Let me get my inhaler. That's not funny, but it's hilarious. Oh man. But this is Monday. Momentum starter. We've already discussed things you can do to get momentum this week. Here's another thing you can do. We said music. We said listen to motivational something. We said, is that all we covered? Another thing you can do to get momentum, and it does it for me every time, is to start reading about something in your field. When I start reading about sales, Lisa has healed me because I used to feel guilty for not finishing some of the great books that I've been in. Okay. I was like, dang, I used to be able to read chapters at a time and knock these things out in a week or two, but now having a difficult time getting through the book. But what would happen is I would read something like in the book To Sell Is Human by Daniel Pink. I'll read a page or two and it'll spark something in me. And then I put the book down and go to my laptop, or make me go write something down or to capture an idea because it sparked something in me. And Lisa was like, well, that's probably the purpose of those pages, Brian. That's what it was for. It wasn't for just to see how far you could go in the book. It was for to inspire you, to spark you to go do some things, which kind of helped to heal me from that. I stopped feeling guilty. I was like, you're right. I can look at the book as a tool now instead of a task.
Yes, absolutely. And one of the things that I have been thinking about in terms of momentum is less about starting momentum and more about not allowing things to stop your momentum.
Ooh.
It's less about starting your momentum, but more about not letting things stop your momentum. Brian immediately said distractions. That's one, but another is doubt. I had a conversation. Well, it wasn't a conversation, it was a response. So, someone has been receiving some really big dreams. And I honestly, personally believe that dreams are God's way of communicating to the spirit in us things that He wants for us to make manifest in some cases, right? So those dreams are the opportunity for you to interact with God in spirit, hear His voice, and then implement what He has shared with you. Well, the dream said to do this, and this, and you'll accomplish this. And then the awakening response was, I don't have enough. And sometimes we allow our natural to dictate what our spiritual was already figuring out. The spiritual was already working. If you think again about 2 Kings chapter 4 and the woman with the cruise of oil, she went to the prophet. It took momentum for her to take those steps and go there. And when she got to him, he asked her a question, what do you have? And her response was nothing except a cruise of oil. Now, there was an opportunity in there for the momentum to get stopped, right? But it didn't. Because when she said, I have the cruise of oil, he said, go ye and gather many vessels. That could have stopped the momentum. She could have begun to second guess herself. I got this little bit of oil, what I need many vessels for. And how much of your success are you impeding because you don't understand that it has less to do with what you understand and more to do with what your faith is?
Doubt kills more dreams than anything else. Doubt. That is an enemy. The enemy, doubt. Dream killer, doubt. The momentum destroyer, doubt. The breaker up of good, doubt. How to fight doubt. Melissa Price, how do you combat doubt?
It's funny that you called her name out because she was actually dancing around in my head.
It came to my head right then.
Yeah, and I was trying not to.
I don't know why Melissa came to my head right then, but she did.
Yeah.
How do you fight doubt, Melissa? How do you fight doubt, Arthur Liddell? How do you fight doubt, Dr. Beverly?
Well, and not only how do you fight doubt, have you been someone who's up against God releasing a wonderful idea or opportunity to you and you second guessing yourself out of moving forward?
Quickly. People do that right away. You mentioned it earlier. It's like the most natural thing. You get an idea and doubt comes like right away.
And begins to tell you why you can't do it. I don't know that many people. I can't this, and I don't know how to put that package together, and I don't know how to design this, and I don't know where to start. You know what? You start where you are. Because once again, sometimes what happens when you start where you are in an anastrophic world, which happens to be the one that I live in, the world will begin to help you.
Yes. I want to say this too, that doubt affects you physically as well. It'll make you less strong. It'll make you slower. It'll make you sleepy even as well.
It does. And I've been fighting that. Yeah. I mean, physically, I've been fighting that. And doubt can get in the way of not only what you are dreaming, but what you are already doing.
You could already be doing it.
You could already be doing it.
Doubt could creep in.
Like Peter.
Now you're exhausted.
You already know, and you don't believe that you can do it.
And you're already doing it.
And you're doing it.
You're already walking.
You're already walking on the water.
You're already doing it. Wait a minute. I'm on water.
Nobody can be on water. I can't walk on the water. Walking on the water is impossible. There you go.
That's a great example. Wait a minute. Why are you doubting something that you're already doing? Oh, my Lord. So good. That's so good. I don't even want to leave that place. You're doing stuff already. Why are you doubting?
Absolutely.
Dr. Beverly says, good morning, family. Sorry I'm late on a business call. That's a good excuse. That's a good excuse.
That's as good a reason as any to be late.
There's two great reasons to be late. What, baby? Dang. I can't even say the words two great reasons before you start flipping out over
Because
there.
I know what you are going to say.
What am I going to say? What am I going to say? The two great reasons to be late, what are they?
Making a sale and having sex.
Getting some. That's right. That's it. That's it. Those are the two great reasons. Those are the two good excuses. If you're making a sale or making some money, that's a good excuse to be late to the meeting. And if you're getting some, that's a good excuse to be late for the meeting. That's it. Dr. Beverly was making some business. She was on business call. Okay. Now, the next time Dr. Beverly is late, we're going to have to assume that she's, I'm not going to say it.
I cannot. So how are you managing your momentum on Monday? So if we know that one of the things that can kill your momentum is doubt and distraction, then one of the ways to fight against anything, the best way is proactively.
Okay.
Is
Mental.
offensively.
Um,
Good
I want to go
morning,
down that road
Jay
with
Ronald.
you.
Thank you for joining.
There was another way. I want to go down the road of being proactive when it's out. How do you combat it before it comes up? But also, I want to add to the list of music and videos and those things. The other list is to reread your goals. To reread your goals helps to restart your momentum every time. And it's from the classic book of Think and Grow Rich. You're supposed to read your goals when you arise. Read them when you arise. Read them again after your midday meal. This is a formula. I didn't invent this formula. Mm-hmm. Read them again after your midday meal and read them again right before you retire for bed. But the third time is the kicker. The third time you read your goals that day, you're supposed to read it aloud in a mirror with emotion. Is how he says it. With emotion. You're reading the same goal. My goal is to have $10,000 saved in the bank. Okay. Read that when you arise in the morning after your midday meal. And the third time you read it in the mirror. My goal. I will have, my bank account currently has $10,000 in savings. Ho! That's what you do. And then you go to bed. And then what happens is all day long, and he says you're supposed to do this for 30 days. What happens is all day long, your brain gets infused with this thought, gets saturated with this thought. And then what your brain and the universe does, and he calls God infinite intelligence, your brain, the universe, and infinite intelligence all get together and they conspire to make the whole world respond to that saturated thought. Now, this is something that's easy to do, but it's also so easy not to do. It takes discipline to do that.
Absolutely. Good morning, Stephanie. Thank you for joining us. Good morning again, Jay Ronald. Thank you for joining us. Beverly says, by the way, I made $250 for my 15 cents. And next time I'm late, it won't be because I'm getting any, because I work third shift and I'm still working.
How do you know the next time that won't be the excuse? I'm so glad I can laugh with you about that, Dr. Beverly. Laughter is so important. Going back to Dr. Deborah, given an opportunity to hear her on the phone and to share a couple of laughs with her was healing. I would like to think it was healing for both of us. Certainly it was for me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So continuing to identify ways to move forward on your Monday with enthusiasm and momentum. How are you going to leverage a new opportunity to get it right? Or to get it better, or to get it done? Whatever the outcome is that you're looking for. I think of Monday just like I think of the first of the month. And sometimes I'll give myself more Mondays. Like if I need to start over, I think of them as we have someone who does it. Is it Che?
Yeah,
January 1st.
Today's your January 1st. Right. And he does it like every day. When you start your work day, today's your new January 1st day. People get a lot done on that day.
Absolutely.
What she say?
She said, cause I got no man.
I got no husband, LOL, and don't do toys. Okay. All right. Still got fingers, but never mind.
It's everything I had. Not to
I'm trying to get off that subject. Y'all need to let me get off that subject.
Yes, please allow him.
Let's change the subject. Okay. Oh man, I was going to go somewhere too about momentum because I think it's so. Oh, I like to. Oprah Winfrey calls it the flow. She says when you get into the flow, when you can get into the flow is how she describes it. Your life moves much easier. It's just like swimming swimming with the river versus swimming against the river. Have you ever swam in a river? And you ever tried to swim in the same direction that the river goes? Is the river's pushing you and your strokes are propelling you. And it's just so much easier. It feels like you're moving double fast, okay, when you're flowing with the river. So swimming with the river versus against it. A lot of times we swim against the river when we're doing tasks and jobs that have no meaning to us, or beneath us or mundane or we don't like. So swimming against the river, that's hard to do.
Yes, amen. Ultimately, that was joking. She said, Cash App donation for the
I
bailout.
get that. Yes, I understood what you meant.
Amen. Amen. And Beverly said, we have 5 Mondays this month, right, Lisa? I think actually May
Brother
did
Ronald, what's up,
have
man?
5 Mondays. Yeah.
Ronald, man, I miss you, man. I miss having my cigar time with you, my virtual cigar time with Jay Ronald. Why don't I do that again? Why don't we do that again, man? It was just so cool to have you, because Ron's kind of he's kind of a sage, okay? He's been around for a little while. He's been seeing some things. Life has taught him some lessons. So you get him his drink and his cigar. He sit down there, young bucks. Let me teach you guys some stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. So how are you going to leverage your momentum this month? Once again, it is Momentum Monday. And if you're watching this and it's a replay and it's not a Monday, guess what? Any day can be a Monday. You can decide that this is the day I'm going to start or stop anything that you want to do.
The secret to having a great week is to have a great Monday. If you're on a great and productive week, you have a great Monday, because what Monday does, it sets the pace for your week. I'm going to have a great Monday today. Oh man, it starts with you guys first at 9 a.m. And I have a beautiful day set up. I have a 9 and an 11, and I have an 11:30, and then I have a 1 o'clock with one of my clients, a full session. So my first half of the day is full. 4:30 for the day, canceled. Postponed. But then I got the clubhouse tonight. So the way I can figure this, I got 2 pockets of time where I could have a cigar. That's how I factor my day. When could I possibly have a cigar?
In tonight's clubhouse, make sure that you tune in tonight's clubhouse. The experts in the clubhouse are rocking. They are simply rocking. And you get to join them. We have Tina Brinkley Potts. There's going to be Denise Wiggins. There will be, I'm trying to get the comment off. There will be a Cortez Springer. Those of you who have been tuning into his show, I'm telling you, it's amazing. And the experts will be talking about selling your services in this virtual world. Join us in the clubhouse tonight at 7 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. We know that we have viewers in all the different time zones, and we will be introducing you to some experts that are doing it in their own areas of expertise.
The lineup is going to be Tina, then Russ, then Denise, and Cortez is going to be the closeout.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And there's something to glean from all of them.
I'm excited. You know, who learns more, the student or the teacher? It's always the teacher. Every school year, every semester, the teacher learns more than the students, because they have to learn it in a way that they teach it. Okay? They have to learn it in such a way that they can impart it to other people to learn it. So they always learn more. And as the host of these events, I have been learning so much, man.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Do we have time for the songs today?
Let's do it. We got to do it. Okay. Who's up first? Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Kelly.
Kelly, can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotize me. What's up, Kelly? How you doing, man?
What's up, Kelly? Hey, Miss Vivian. Vivian. The hip gallery is here. Vivian is here, and now the show can go on.
Good morning, Miss Vivian. How you doing? Couture, you got until tomorrow to submit us something. People work better with a deadline. You got to have it by tomorrow. Give us a jam that speaks to you and your spirit, so we can find your song. Couture, we need it by Tuesday. Okay?
And we have Felicia. We love you.
Good morning, Miss Felicia Gardner.
Good morning. Good morning, Melissa.
I needed the water today. I knew I wouldn't have made it without it. Bam, 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 bam. Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing her song. Melissa's on. Good morning, Miss Melissa Price, the head usher of Let's Talk About It.
That's right. Good morning. And Mark Rear says, Brian, are you a part-time rapper now?
No, Mark. That was just me putting on the Piggy jacket just for a moment so I could do Kelly Little's jam. And Mark, we need to get a jam for you too. Mark, suggest a song or something that speaks to your spirit so we can find something that says Mark Greer so we can do it whenever you come through.
And it's Arthur Lynette because
at this table we sit, making it legit. Because when Lynette hits the show, Mark, yours could be a rap lyric. It could be a song. Give us a tip about you and your spirit so we can find your jam, Mark. Come on, let's do it right away, please.
Good morning.
Send it to me or Lisa.
Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. How you doing?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Life has new meaning
to me.
There's beauty up above and things we never take notice of. You wake up and Stephanie, you're in love. Stephanie, you got the coolest jam, girl.
We love it. We love it.
Stephanie, on Mother's Day, did your daughters do that with you?
Stephanie doesn't have daughters.
What she got?
Stephanie doesn't have children. She has a beautiful little niece. Oh my goodness, her niece that she is doting on.
I assumed those pictures I saw with Stephanie yesterday for Mother's Day.
And Stephanie, I know that yesterday was a difficult Mother's Day for you, but I hope that you were embraced by all the love that you needed. And I was sending love your way as well.
We know some amazing mothers. It's a real mother for you. Yeah, you don't know that. That's too before your time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? A real mother for you?
Mm-hmm. And
you soon will discover that it's a real mother for you. Yeah. Kelly Little says, happy belated Mother's Day, ladies.
Thank you.
What? Momentum. I watched an interview yesterday for the guy who founded Magic City in Atlanta. He's being interviewed by Cam Newton in his podcast called Sip and Smoke, where he has a glass of wine and a cigar and they talk. And the guy is 66 years old now. And one of the things he said was, he understands at this stage of his life, there's not a whole lot more he wants to do. He's had amazing success. He understands at this stage of his life that his wealth is in his health. And one of the things he said he wants to do now for the rest of his life is to eat right and get as much sleep as possible. And I thought that was an interesting comment because he was telling Cam Newton, who's a young man in his 20s still, sleep at night and sleep during the day.
Him is in his 20s still?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Mark Greer said smooth operator.
There we go.
All right.
I'm a Sade fan too. We both are.
No, we're not.
I don't think my Parliament Funkadelic songs could be appropriate for the show of this professional magnitude. Well, so wide you can't get around it. So low you can't get under it. So high you can't get over it. Come on, Mark. I would love to find that in Mark Jam. This is a chance to dance your way.
I love it.
Your constrictions. Come on, Mark. Let's find something in that. But we could do smooth operator.
Vivian said, yeah, she has to vote for Parliament. That would be difficult to do every day, but we won't be so difficult.
It'd be fun.
It would be fun. It would be fun. I'm
thinking about it now.
I hear the smooth part, Mark Greer. I hear where I hear his name in the smooth part.
Smooth operator? Or,
no, in the Parliament one.
It's so wide you can't get around it. So
Mark Greer. So putting him down in the bottom part.
So high, so wide you can't get around it. Mark Greer, you can't get over him. Something we're gonna work that out.
We're gonna work it out.
Because One Nation Under a Groove. That's right. Aqua Boogie. That's right, man. Come on.
We're gonna put you right in there. You're gonna get in there. You're gonna get in there.
Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. How about that, Mark? Nothing can stop us now. Come on, Mark. How about that, man?
I love
Mark
One Nation.
Is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. That's it? Okay, cool.
Nothing can stop us now.
That's it. We got Mark Greer under a groove. Nothing can stop us now.
That's it. Nothing can stop us now. Absolutely. Right. I love that.
Oh, man. I'm glad you suggested that song, man.
That's how you do it. That's how you get a jam. That's how you get a
jam. There's a model for you, girl. Come on.
Inspire it.
Yeah, inspire us. And then we can collaborate like that right there and we get you something.
I hope that you have rejuvenated for the weekend. I hope that you have taken an opportunity to revisit your goals in reflection mode. See, that's something that I think we often miss. Is we revisit our goals and an opportunity to move towards them. But sometimes we need to take an opportunity and revisit our goals to see how far we've already come.
Maybe I had a moment this weekend. I almost grabbed you out of whatever you was doing and made you sit still with me. Because, you know, every now and then, Lisa's just so right, but every now and then you should just stop what you're doing and be very in the moment. What's going on right now? Where am I sitting? Who am I sitting with? Where do we live? What are we doing? What's actually happening? And very often when you take that still moment to just think, okay, now real, not what we're imagining going on. What's happening right now? I'm sitting in this room next to my pretty wife. We're doing a fun show that we produce in our home that we like, in a home that we like. It's comfortable in here. It's sunny outside. You know, I'm not afraid of anything. It's a peaceful neighborhood. What's actually happening right now? That reflection time, and then you realize what was happening versus what is happening. Wow.
Brian says One Nation Under a Groove. Lisa says Mark Greer is on a good foot. Brian says getting down just for the funk of it.
That's not good foot though.
I know.
That's James Brown.
I know that.
Okay. But she said it twice though. She said good foot up there earlier. Get on the good foot. Gotta get on the good foot. Now we like One Nation.
Now good foot could fit for Katura.
Okay. Where you going with that, Lisa? Where you going with that? Where you going?
Because you know Katura's got some good feet.
Yes.
She's got some good feet. Like, what could we be talking about for Katura getting on the good foot?
Ain't nothing going on, but the renter. A whole lot of dudes and my money spent.
See,
but that's on the bad foot. To get on the good foot.
Never mind. We'll come back to it.
Going down to the crib. We'll let it all hang out. Gotta show the people show the party people what it's all about.
There's no words.
Gotta get on the good foot. It is words. Those are words to it. I know. Those are the words. There's not many words. James Brown's songs is like 2 minutes long. That's it. Yeah, that's part of the song. Okay, you're probably right, because I've learned over the years when I check Dr. Beverly, she comes back very, very often. She's right. She'd improved it several times with backup stats, resources. Okay, so good. This is Monday. Have a great week. You need a great Monday, and you get to decide.
And remember that some of the very simple parts of a great day are laughter.
Oh. Three ingredients to have a great day. We talk about it all the time on the show, a lot of times anyway. The 3 ingredients. Lisa mentioned one of them, laughter. Spend some time in laughter today, and we mean a belly laugh. You got to have a belly laugh to have a great day. A belly laugh. You know what I'm talking about.
Where you throw your head back.
That's right. You need one of those today. Get you one.
Absolutely.
And another ingredient is to spend some time in thought.
Mm-hmm.
Spend some time thinking about something that matters. And I don't know if we need to specify how much time, but just some time in thought. And if you spend some time in thought and you have a big belly laugh and you do the third thing is have your emotions moved to tears. And it could be happiness or sadness. But if you allow, it could be beauty. It could be whatever. If you allow your emotions to be moved to tears and you have a laugh and you spend some time in thought, that makes for a great day. And as many days you can have like that equal a great life.
Absolutely. This is May. May is Foster Care Awareness Month. We hope that you take an opportunity to find out some more about what you can do to help the cause. You can go to homeforme.org and you can see some of the upcoming activities, events, and opportunities for you to provide your support at homeforme.org. And also, we want to shout out Livingstone College. We'll have a representative on from Livingstone this week to share about some of the options that could be available for your child that you may not even realize could be there.
Amazing opportunities, even if they don't have the grades that they think, like they're not like it used to be. The criteria is not like it used to be. Pandemic and post-pandemic, all that stuff is different. It's easier to get your kid in school.
And if they have had a come to Jesus moment, but they're in the 12th grade and they have been sliding by all year long and have that big old less than 2.0 GPA, sometimes the feeling is a foreboding and it's thinking, like, you know what, I should have smartened up sooner. I should have paid attention sooner. Well, this is a Hail Mary and an opportunity for them to get the chance to still pull things together and go to college. And they're making it accessible, affordable, and doable for our children. You'll hear more from our rep this week.
Lastly, we gotta get out of here, but I got booked to speak at a international nonprofit summit. I'm going to be a speaker at a nonprofit summit. Woo-hoo.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So stay tuned right here on Let's Talk on the Empowerment Network. We have been Let's Talk About It. I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And I am Brian K. McNeill.
And following us is Coffee Time with Coach Ja. We hope that you tune in and we will see you on tomorrow.
Peace.
Don't forget to have